Hello and welcome back to Vintage Farming. Right, we are in the John Deere with the sprayer because our lovely oats do require a good spraying, so that is what we are going to do. Now, I am going to set this off on a helper because we also have to fertilize. Now, I think that's about right there. Oh, that's very... there we go. I like to do as much as I can for the courseplay helper at least, in terms of getting it all set up. So we'll do sharp, we'll go clockwise, that's correct. And yeah, that looks good to me. Let's start. Fantastic. So we'll let that do its thing, and in the meantime we'll hop into the Z tour as well, and we're going to do some spreading, not spraying, but spreading. So I'll just show you kind of where we're at with everything. As you can see, the weeds are getting immediately taken care of. Here I'm not worried about because we either have to cultivate or plant in direct, but I think we'll have to cultivate first and then plant in. But that's for corn, so we're saving that for May for corn. We do have to fertilize 33 as well as that one, but again, the planter may provide fertilizer as well. If not, we'll just do it at that time. This one I'm not fussed about, this was just extra. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We are going to hop into the same field. I might go the same direction actually, just so I can get past it. Do a bit of a headland myself here. And, oh, right, we have to unfold it. There we go. And we are off. Oh, right, I always underestimate just how much. So what I was going to do is put this up, but unfortunately it doesn't do anything without precision farming. So I was going to add it in, but I realized two things. One, it's going to remove all of the all that we've already done, all the fertilizing, all the other things that we've done to better the field will be removed, because we'll have to buy soil information, you know, get it sampled, see what it is, and then we can add the things on. So unfortunately we kind of have to wait either until all of the fields are empty or the majority of them are, or something like that. So we'll see. It might work out after all these fields are harvested. We might be able to, oh hello, we might be able to get it sorted. So I'm just going to let the helper there catch up a bit on that side. I'd like to see how we're doing for fertilizer. It's not perfect at all, is it? It's quite rubbish right there, but that's fine. I'll go back on that. What I also wanted to check was oh right, the growth stages. So everything here is going to grow at the same time. This is the only one that it will kind of swing when we put in precision farming, because I would like to add it in. I mean, it makes sense that soil information isn't a new thing. Maybe the sensors and all the bits and bobs are, but that's fine. I still think it can work in a vintage aesthetic, in a vintage environment. Right, so we'll just crack on with this. Actually, what we'll do is we'll finish this up in a bit of a time lapse. I might have to reference the map a few times, just because I reckon I can't see where I've been, and I don't want to yeah, make a big mess of everything. So we'll crack on with this fertilization process in a time lapse. Alright, so I think that was the last biggest bit that was missed, and this bit here I suppose on the corner. So let's try and get that sort of in one. I'm not too fussed on it. It's done. brilliant. So now this can head back to the farm. We will let the helper there crack on with the spraying, because they are doing a fine job. An absolutely fine job. Oh, also, I did get a notification in the morning here of November that the fermenting is complete. So that can go to cows and to be sold, because there's so much there. Now is not the time to sell it. Soon, though. Very soon. However... Oh, you know what? I'm just going to quickly get this out, because when we are going to be selling it... I think I might sell that plow as well. I think that was on my list of things to sell, so... I will put this over to the side. This might be our only tractor, actually, with a front linkage. Yeah, I think it is right now. So, in fact, what I'll do then is I'll just put this away, because this will be keeping, and then I'll sneak in there and grab the plow out, and then we can take those down to the shop even today, actually. That could be something we could do while we wait for the helper to finish. Now this is a bit sneaky, but it might work, actually. Oh my gosh, I should have just moved the bloody thing. Right. Oh, there it is. After all that, I'm not going to take it. There we go, back to normal. Ah, brilliant. How perfect is that? Let's get out of here. Oh no, crashing at the instant. Talk about no witnesses. Oh, bloody Nora. Okay, let's park up. Stop driving for a moment. Oof, okay, that's done. The helper, actually we can probably see him from up here, is, yeah, there he is in the distance. Let's go. Whoop, there we go. Hello, helper, out in the distance there. So that field's coming along really, really well. We can actually have a look at the map itself, and oh yeah, it's only going to take a matter of minutes. So cows wise, so we will need to feed them soon, but that's fine, we'll have something for them. Cows wise, it's not the right time. One, we don't have any money, and two, we don't have any hay just yet, but this is ready to harvest now. The alfalfa is ready, but we are going to wait one more month, because I believe, just as with clover and grass, if you wait, it will grow even more. And I want to keep it for a bit. I love the beautiful purple flowers. However, I've just thought, should probably... we do have to harvest today, unfortunately. Which is fine. Actually, it's not unfortunate at all, because it just has to be done. So what I'll do first thing is I'll take this over to the shop, because this is our mowing tractor. Yeah, we've got our kit there, so I'm going to take this over to the shop first, get it sold, the plow and the planter, just since it's already attached and all. We do have the mower set up, so I will do this, see you at the shop, sell these items, and we'll get mowing. Alright, I imagine this is the shop area, but I don't know for certain, so I'll have to find a trigger. Oh, there it is. Nice, okay, perfect. So, we need to repaint that, and we'll make a few £1,000, that's fine. Sell that, and sell that. Beautiful, because we will be buying a new planter, and we just don't need the plow, really. So there we go, we are up at 8329, 8328, because we have a helper going. So there's nothing we really need to buy. Well, there's a few things we need to buy, but nothing we can really afford just yet. Not till we start selling more things, but more things to sell are coming. But in the meantime, we'll head back over to the farm, get connected to the front and rear mower, and we'll get some mowing done. Alright, here we go. Let's get started with the front mower. Everything we need for this field is right in front of us. We have the mowers, we have the rower and tedder, and finally, of course, the baler as well. So all the kit that we need to get this going is here. I should have went forward a bit more. I turned what should have been a 3-point turn into many, many, many turns. 5. Unbelievable. Right, there we are, all ready. This is a really good mowing setup. It's quite large, as you can see. Let's get into a nice area. We'll start at this corner, actually. Alright. And we are mowing. We will get that corner all tidied, but we do want to avoid the grass as much as we can, because I've noticed that it can cause a bit of issues, so much so that if it does cause issues here, I may put a bit of a border between the field and the grass itself. So you can see the color difference there. So just the way that it collects together doesn't really work, so hopefully it does take it as alfalfa. Well, we do have to ted it anyway, so it should be all tedded up. Brilliant. I think we're doing okay. Yeah, it's a shame we couldn't let it go one more month, but it is November, so we are fortunate to be able to get a month of doing alfalfa hay in the near winter, really. So yeah, it's all going to work out. We are going to crack on with the rest of the alfalfa hay creation in a time lapse. Alright, well, as you can see, we are making some progress here with this alfalfa field. We do have to get everything sorted today. We don't necessarily have to get all the bales out today, but I would like to get the field itself baled today, so in this month. Now, with the tedding, it seems like we need to find ourselves maybe a new, bigger, vintage tedder. Because to do it this way, it's alright, but it's very small. This field's not massive, but it would be good to be able to get it done a bit quicker. The mowing was good. Mowing time-wise was fine. I do feel I have to get used to it a little bit, because it did feel as though it wasn't quite going as far to the edges as I thought. Whereas this one, it's almost too far. Do you know what I mean? So what I'll do then is I'm just going to crack on with the tedding here. I'll stick a helper on it, and then we can crack on. Alright, well, unfortunately I did have to get the rest of that done myself. I guess not unfortunately, it is fine. However, it is now time to do some rowing, but I'm going to just leave this here just for now, because I do want to kind of tidy this up a bit. The baler is something we'll need more often than the mower, especially with all the straw that we're going to be getting. So we'll just get this tucked in a bit nicer. And we'll probably use the John Deere to do the baling. I think that would be quite good, but we will get this set up on the row. Now I'm not going to use it straight away. We'll give the hay a little bit of time to bake in this lovely November sun that we are getting, and we might be able to do some follow me as well, because I'm certain I have it enabled. I do. Brilliant. So I'll just shut that down for now. Let's head over to the John Deere and see if they've completed it properly. Looking good. Oh. Right, let's cancel that, have a look at the map, see how all the weeding has been dealt with. Oh, lovely. Little bits here and there, nothing to concern ourselves with. So that is very good. This will give the baler the opportunity to, the John Deere the opportunity to do the baling. I almost want to not use follow me, because I kind of want to use this tractor with the baler myself. Which I know I'll probably have to do anyways, but I think I'll still do it. Actually, yeah, with a helper. Yeah, I think I will. I'm going to bring the sprayer over to the jet wash station. Oh right, I also have relocated the honey pallet storage. Now it looked a bit funny on the other side where it was, because it almost looked as though, I'll show you in a moment here. It almost looked as though part of it wasn't going to spawn pallets properly because of this. Now when I placed this other one, I realized that we might have the exact same problem, but for the bottom pallets. Oh, nope, we don't. It spawned already. I think it was blocked because it didn't spawn any at all. And now we finally have some. Thank goodness for that. So yeah, that is perfect. And I reckon there's enough room there to collect them as we need them. Right, let's get connected to the baler. And we will do it all in one, as much of it as we can. I'm going to move this trailer out of the way. It's inconveniently placed to start. I can unload all that stuff later on, but I will just move it out of the way for now. That still seems in the way, I know. Oh my god, that bloody cockerel's going mental. Very excited about that trailer. Very, very excited. Right, okay. Oh no. Tried to be sneaky. My dual wheels would not allow. This does have really impressive turning, though, I will be honest, this John Deere. I'm very pleased that I found it in the second-hand sales. A bargain, really. Especially since I was looking for another tractor, so it worked out really nicely. And of course with vintage it is always nice to have slightly smaller tractors. So we will get this opened up and ready to go. So it is putting it in something of a row, so that's good. Now let's get this all set up and ready as well. Ah, there's straw in, so that means it's going to... yeah, that's fine though. Right, we'll get it lowered down, fired up, we'll get automatic drop on, and we'll get... I just want to give it... so not 5, because that is a bit close, but we will do 10. I'm finding that 5 is a bit close. Nice, we are in business. We are rowing, baling, all in one, and it should be alfalfa hay as well. I will actually just pop out and have a check. Let's have a look. Alfalfa hay indeed. Alright. Happy days. And this field, now that we're doing 2 jobs at once, it shouldn't take as long, and these are both very relatively quick jobs, so we'll crack on with it. Right, there we go. Got all the bales out and ready. Yeah, ready to be picked up. That's it. 87 litres in, the new one, that's fine as well. Oh, that's a bump. Bloody hell. 13 bales. No, that's not right. 2, 4, 6, 8. And then a few straw bales as well. Nice. Okay, well that is job done there. We'll sort out moving all this in December. We'll sort out shifting the bales as well in December. So it should be fine. And at least now we can... Oh, I've missed a bit there. We'll sort that out though. It's not really a problem. We won't get another bale out of it. So yeah, I think that pretty much does it for this month. Yeah, the chickens are fine. Nothing to sell. Some eggs, but we don't have enough to sell. Loads of silage, that'll be good to sell some of it. Right, well that's it then. That does us for November, so we will move on and see you in December. Good morning and welcome to December. It's actually quite a beautiful December morning. Not a bit crisp, but not really cold. No snow or anything, so that's a good sign. But we are here collecting some bales, so let's see if we can do 2 of them at once. That would be brilliant. I think we can. Do have the weight on, so should be alright. Now as far as storing them goes, I think... Oh, hello. So you can get a bit of extra perspective with this mod. And it does help a bit. It's more difficult for loading onto a trailer though, because now they're uneven, as you can see. But anyways, we're just gonna go to the bale storage. I just want to see if I can store them. Is it here? Can they go right here, or do they have to go up? It's possible they do have to go up. I think they do. So that's why I wanted another loader as well, is to be able to put these up there. Because I'm almost certain that that is where... Here we'll go to... what am I doing? Right, because was this where the pallets came out? Can't even remember now. It must have been, but it does say bale storage, so that's for that. Maybe they can go forward more. I'm gonna try that. I feel like I've already tried this, but yeah, no, I'm certain that's where I got those pallets from. I can't even remember. That's the problem with so many series, I reckon. Well, let's try this and see, because if not... I mean, we got the straw up there somehow, right? So it's a bit cheeky, but it does work. Right, well, we'll see what happens, because what we could do is just purchase a bale spike or something for our bigger loader, but it's quite small. Oh, sorry, slow and quite broken. But I haven't tried it since, so I might give it another try and just see. This does work at least, and there's really only 2, 4, 6 bales left, so only three more times to do that. Sometimes back in the day, you just have to do what you have to do to get the job done, innit? But the loader will come in handy, certainly, when we are selling or relocating silage. So that's really good. And I quite like it. It definitely fits the vintage aesthetic, but I feel like it's more of a yeah, it's like, oh, it's kind of more of a, you know, decor with how it moves and stuff. You can actually remove the top there as well, which is quite clever. No, it's a very good mod, very good mod. I just wish it could go a little quicker, that's all. Right, speaking of all these chickens running around, so I did have the automatic sale of a few of them overnight. Oh, that one didn't quite get up there. Lovely. Yeah, I did have the sale. It wasn't very much. It was a few £100 or euro or whatever. And yeah, it's just over the overcrowding thing, right? Because there are so many. So maybe I should just sell the male chicks with how quickly they reproduce. Or maybe I meant to do that before and I forgot to do it. I should have a quick check. So they are... Right, so they just did their reproduction. So perhaps I should sell these roosters. And just keep the one. No, I'll wait a bit. Now that they have reproduced, I will wait till they're closer to reproduction, and then those current males, the chicks, will be worth a bit more money, selling them as proper cockerels. Not proper cockerels, but more aged, older ones, if that makes sense. Of course it does, right? You know what I mean. Okay, let me get these bales shifted in a quick little time lapse. And there we go. Absolutely brilliant. There they are. So we can somehow store 250 bales up here. And we do have 12 currently, so it's a very, very good start. I reckon they probably go up there as well, which is very cool. Because, I mean, loading those in, like, in real life would be very difficult. I suppose there'd be a way. Maybe you'd have somebody up there sort of shifting them. I don't know how that would work, but anyways, it is done. So we can now relocate this over here. I don't really think there's much on for... Actually, I'll just put this in here for now. I don't think there's much on for the rest of December as it stands. We are pretty much all done. I will have a look at everything. We could actually get cows. Now that I've thought of it, we could actually buy some cows, but I think it might be a bit soon. Just because we only have the 4 straw bales, so for their food, and we can't afford the mixer unless it's on second-hand sale. It's not. I'll show you the mixer I'm on about. It is perfect for us on this farm. There we go, right there. One of these ones, probably this one, a bit easier to tend with. But the other one would be okay, only because we have lots of room to maneuver around. We don't really have to reverse anywhere. So either way, this does hold nearly 9,500 litres of TMR. So we'll make some nice small mixes, not a problem. Even this one is a bit. I mean, could that pass for vintage? I can check into it and see if it is. Look it up and see. But it has a very vintage aesthetic. So let me know your thoughts. Is it not vintage enough? Is this should we absolutely only go with this one? Maybe to start, at least. But I mean, price-wise as well. Oh, it's about double. Even that one's bigger though. Yeah, I feel like this capacity is not big enough for what it says it is. Should be way more. Maybe we'll fix that. Maybe we'll fix that. Anyways, we'll look at that in the future. I don't think cows yet. I'd like to wait till we get the harvesting done. I suppose we could though. We'll look into it later on. But for now, I think that is the end of the episode, because everything is looking really good. Everything's ready to... We just have to wait now. So possibly it would be a good time to get cows. I'll have to reevaluate it, but we just don't have any money, so we'd have to pull a loan, which I wouldn't really want to do. So we'll just play it out and see what happens. But we do have our 3 fields here ready to go. We've got mustard, oat, and canola. This one will be corn in the spring, and the alfalfa will have to be fertilized this month probably. And let's just have a look. So yeah, with these ones here, once they are harvested, hopefully, see, no, because this will be planted before these are harvested, unfortunately. I'm trying to put in precision farming, but I have to find the right time for it. So we'll see. We'll see how it all comes together, but I think that's it for today. So we'll leave it with this beautiful view. As always, thank you so much for watching, and if you have enjoyed the video, a cheeky thumbs up really does help out the channel. And if you're new to the channel as well, please subscribe. So until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.